Hello, my name is Franco, and I've been a Turo host for a year and a half. Now, in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to buy the perfect car for you, just for you, because everybody else could be totally different. So everybody has different goals, different ideas. They live in different places. So in this case, I'll be a lot super general for you to get the ideas on how to buy the right car. Now, yes, there is a lot of brands out there: Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Chrysler, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, blah 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 blah, and list go on. There are new brands coming out: Rivian, Tesla, Karma, hundreds of them. Now, how to choose the right one out of those many? Every brand has different lineup: car, 4 doors, 2-door cars, SUVs, crossover, pickups, etc. Now, speaking of pickups, something that I wouldn't recommend is your decision, but something that I cannot recommend is getting a pickup truck into the Turo fleet. Because at the end of the day, those are meant to carry a lot of stuff, haul, tow, so people are gonna use it for that. Nobody goes on vacation and be like, I really want to drive a Ford F-150 for my vacations. It's not gonna happen. I never thought about it. I don't think anybody will. Usually it will be, I need a pickup truck because I need to move a fridge, furniture, a motorcycle, something. That's why U-Haul, Budget, Penske, there are those particular ones, and usually those are more expensive than a truck that you can rent on Turo. So it will get damaged. I don't really recommend it. With that side note out of the way, also depends something that how to buy the right car. It depends on where you live. So you have to look where you live. If you live in a huge city, it doesn't have the same needs that if you live on a small town. I'm gonna talk about two different cities in the same area. Let's say, for example, if you live in Medford, Oregon, which is a really small town, or Springfield, Oregon, same deal, a really small town, or you live here in the Portland metro area, it's a huge city. It's not as big as, let's say, LA or San Francisco or New York, but it's still a very big city. It's a really important one. So the needs from those two places, even though they are just a couple hours away from each other, and they are in the same state, with the same weather, with the same everything. So in a really small city, it doesn't really make sense to get a luxury car. Why? Because that's a small city. There's not a lot of luxury high-end places where to go. There's a few, but if you compare how few luxury places you can find in that city versus Portland, for example, there are a lot of wineries, high-end restaurants, concerts, different activities that you can see around the world, art galleries. So then it makes sense, right, to have a luxury car if that's what you want, if that's what you're looking for. Now, a little tip that I can tell you is see what kind of dealerships are around you. If you live in a city that doesn't have Audi, BMW, Mercedes, even Lexus or Lexus Infinity and Acura dealership, don't even put yourself in that situation, because somebody already did the research, right? And those people, those are multi-million-dollar companies. There's a reason why they don't, even if they can, they don't put at the dealership from that particular brand where you live, because it doesn't make sense. Usually it will be maybe Ford, Toyota, Hyundai, Kia, something a little bit more economical. Not because there is no money, it's because there is no market for those cars. So it will be the same on the rental. Now, Also, another thing, what kind of clientele you looking for? You want um, family clientele, mom, dad, couple kids, get a van, get an SUV that they can, and those are great rentals as well. Also depends what you're looking for. Again, SUVs and vans, there are basic ones and luxury ones. So you may want to think about where you kind of market you're looking and what kind of budget you're looking for. Because sometimes you can rent for the same amount of money the most basic, I would say, Pacifica, or let's say, let's call one example, the most basic Pacifica versus the top of the line, which is a couple $1,000s in difference. At the end of the day, it's still a Pacifica, and it will rent the same price in the Turo platform. It doesn't matter what kind of trim level it is. I'll give a personal example. I have a Passat. That Passat is actually in the platform by accident. It was my car, it was my daily driver, but it turned out that it was renting good, perfect. Now, this Passat is not the most, actually is the top, the most, the higher trim level. It has the tech package and do this, do that, and crazy stuff, right? Guess what? It rents exactly the same price as the S model. I think it's S or SE, but I don't know. The most basic one with cloth seats and just not push button, just the regular key, and it doesn't matter. They don't care. It's still a Passat. And it's a lot cheaper than mine. Now, we rented on my end because I already had a car, so be it, right? Now, once you get it, when you get your goal, okay, I want to have only couples. Let's say, for example, like maybe a two-seater car will make sense. If you're looking to have young people, don't get a Cadillac, for example. I know Cadillacs, they are going cool right now in some cases. I know I'm gonna get butch or I'm gonna get killed for that comment, but Cadillac is a cool brand. There was a time, but now it's getting back to the cool brand. Now, if you're looking to have an economy car, or if you're looking to have a high-end car, that's another thing that you want to look for it. And I really lean more towards the economy. I'm in between because also I have really like kind of expensive cars in my fleet, but also have economy cars as well. So I have a little bit of everything, but I go a little bit more towards the economy because it makes more sense. Think about it this way. If you get, I would say, let's say you're looking for SUVs, but you have purchased a $60,000 Cadillac and you're gonna rent it for $150 a day, how many of those days will take for the Cadillac to pay off? Let's say if you're financing or if you pay like the whole thing in cash, it doesn't matter. You still need to cover the value of the car, no matter what it is, right? So how many of those $150 a day will take to pay that off versus let's say you bought a $5,000 for Fiesta. Well, that's not really reliable car. Let's say you bought a $7,000 Yaris. Still a good car, cheap, small, no fancy. Sometimes they have rolled down windows. I would say the luxury version, it has power windows. And you can rent it for $50 a day. It's a lot less per day, but you're gonna take way less time to pay that off, even if you're financing or if you were able to pay cash. It doesn't matter. You still can pay it off faster. So with that being said, it makes more sense to get something that will bring profit, because this is a business, right? You have to think about it as a business, right? So pay it off faster. Once you pay it off faster, everything else is towards your pocket. That's it. So think about those. If you have any questions, as far as how to choose the right car for you. You can comment in this video, in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I've been doing this for over a year and a half, no, going on 2 years, and in the platform. But also I have experienced many years as a car salesman. So as well, I can tell you what's good and what's not. I have a lot of experience on that. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next time.